Welcome to this episode of Beauty to Bank. This one is called the Six Figure Cheat Code. Okay. I'm going to be going into great detail today to show you the secrets behind making six figures with digital content alone. Okay. So, welcome. We do Beauty to Bank every single Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the number one place on the web where beauty professionals learn how to make money without standing behind the chair. Okay. My name is Susan Bennett and I am the CEO of The Social Barber, and I help established beauty professionals learn how to package up their expertise into digital products so that you can create a stream of passive income and avoid burnout behind the chair. Okay, that was a mouthful. If you feel like you are maxed out, you are booked all the way up, and you're like, I keep raising my prices and I'm still booked all the way. And I'm kind of looking for an exit strategy. I'm looking for, ways to still make money, but also to increase my free time, my freedom, and not feel like I'm chained or tied to the chair. Then you're in the right place. Okay, this is what we will be talking about today. Go ahead and share this and share this and share this with your business bestie and anybody else that you think is interested in learning how to create and sell digital products. Okay, so you guys know my story, or may not know my story, but it took me 4+ years to learn how to make six figures reliably with digital content. And I am very technical. I literally have a master's degree. Okay. So don't let that scare you, because I'm just saying this to say that the master's degree obviously didn't even matter. It's not about that. Okay. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you here, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the strategies that I developed over this time. Since 2015 is when I started my online school, the Social Barber Academy, and how I've, created my own systems, processes, and procedures. And I'm going to be actually sharing my screen. Now, the tool that I've used all along is Kajabi. It's the only tool that you need. It has everything that you need to really up your game. Um, for digital content. Okay. It's extremely for explicitly for digital content. Okay. Now, the urgency behind this is that today is the last day that they're doing their 45-day trial. They usually don't do that. Okay. So go ahead and share this. Let me say hello to my people before I share my screen. Hey, Lisa. Hey, David. Hey, Shafan. And I'm trying to run through all of this, but we're on a tight schedule. I want to make sure that I share a lot of stuff with you guys here. Go ahead and share this. I see you guys. I see you guys in the comments. And if you're by chance watching this on the replay or I miss your comment, I'll be able to see your comments on Facebook or on YouTube, depending on where you're watching. Make sure to tag me so that I can make sure I get the notifications. I don't want to miss you, but I also want to share the screen and really talk through some of the really important things here that you're going to need, okay, in order to really up your game. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Um, let's go ahead and share this. Okay. Now, one of the kind of, so what this is, now this is kind of crazy. Okay. This is super exciting to me. So, Kajabi has an affiliate program. I'm an affiliate of Kajabi. I've been using this since 2015. Might as well be, right? And so the crazy part about it is that when you become an affiliate for Kajabi, they give you an extra Kajabi site for free. Okay, game changer, because now, and this other site has nothing to do with your other one. Like, you can have two completely different sites. So one strategy, I have done myself is that, let's say you have your own site teaching whatever kind of content that you want to teach, but maybe your child does gaming, or maybe your child, has a t-shirt business or something along those lines. Then you can go ahead and you can have a completely separate um, Kajabi account, an online school for them to sell their content. It does not cost you one penny extra. So I'm sharing my extra site here. I haven't developed, but it makes it really easy for me to go ahead and demonstrate some things. Okay. So every single site has a website, and it's super easy to edit the website. I kind of did this with you last week a little bit. And so all you literally have to do is you click in the middle of the screen here and you click customize page. Okay. It's super easy. I'm not going to develop this whole website right now, but what I am going to do is just kind of show you how easy it is to add things. Okay. You can literally just type whatever you want to edit. You just click on it and you just type over here on the left. So if we want to say, let's see, live classes, right? And then you can just type right in here. If you want to actually say, go to a URL, if they click on the picture, you can do that. Or they say show CTA, right? So I check that box. Now you have to hit save. If you hit the save button, everything you save will show on the screen on the right. So a CTA is a button, okay? It's a call to action. So they're calling that a CTA. It's a button, and then you would just change whatever link you want your button to go to. Okay, super easy. All you do is click on what you want to edit on the right, and you edit it on the left. You can just upload images. Um, you can literally just go here and pull images from your computer. And I edit my images in Canva, y'all. We are not being fancy over here, okay? We are not doing that, all right? So you can just pick images simply from your computer, and it's super, super easy to do. All right. Let me see if I can grab one over here. Working on all kinds of projects. Um, all right. So let's say I'm like looking for these. I have two monitors too, so it looks like so it's nice and big, but I'm like, ooh, it's all the way over there. So let's say I want to pick this picture, okay? And then I just hit the upload button, and then all I would have to do, see how easy that is? You just hit save. So that's it. You kind of, if you want to add sections, it's super easy. You can just click add a section right here on the left. If you want to put like images, a logo list, so if I want to say, oh, these are the places that I've been seeing, and you can just click here, you have to click add, and then you can just keep adding the logos here. So I click on the airtime one, and I can just replace it with my own. Okay. So we're not going to go into great detail on this because this is very basic. To be honest, when I first started making six figures, my digital content, my front page of my website was whack. Okay. It was terrible because I feel like the way people consume content is they don't really necessarily go to your website. They're kind of checking you out on social media first. And so that's why I really stress marketing more than anything. Okay. It's the marketing that's driving them there. Okay. Now, another thing I want to point out here is that this is called pages. Okay. So the pages, which is really cool, is they're landing pages, they're one page websites. And so they have these kind of split out to where these are the pages for your website, and you can edit those just like I showed you on the front page. But they also have this landing page thing. Okay. So a landing page, now this is kind of crazy. All right. So you can actually, even though you have one Kajabi site, you can actually have multiple websites on there, and you can just have these little one page websites that are about one thing. Okay. So I have tons of these little one page websites. I might have something about my masterclass or this show, the Beauty to Bank show. I have tons of little one page websites, and you can even make them so that they have their own URL, right? Their own website address that's not even connected to yours. Okay. So drop a one in the comments if you were like surprised about that, because that's another thing. Usually in the past, you would have had to have gotten separate software that did landing pages. It's in here. Okay. So they've got pipelines here. Now let me talk about, I'm going to jump on over to pipelines. Okay. Because this right here, this is not going to be exciting to you. Okay. Pipelines. Okay. So pipelines are basically, for argument's sake, pipelines are what they call their funnels. Oh my gosh, you guys, listen. Okay. It is a game changer the way that they've done this piece. Okay. So you go to marketing on the left, and you can go to pipelines. Okay. And so it makes it super easy for you to set up a freebie. Okay, so for you to set up some kind of a freebie. So, guys, email marketing is the deal. Okay, that is how you make the money. I know everybody thinks it's the followers. You got to get the people over to your email. There's a direct correlation between how many people you have on your email list and how much money you make online. Okay, come on now. All right, we are dropping gems. Listen, we are still gonna make money. I don't care if Instagram or Facebook go down separately, together, or whatever happens. We are going to own our customer list because we've got an email marketing system. Okay. Now listen, y'all, please stop putting on your website, subscribe, just join my VIP list. People aren't going to do that, you guys. You guys know it might be your aunt or your grandma. Come on. Okay. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. If you guys aren't used to me, I'm going to tell you about yourself, but it's always going to be with love. Okay. So what you do, let me show you how easily they made this. Okay. You have to give somebody something for free. And then what happens when they opt in, they're going to automatically, they have to sign up. They have to pay you with their email address, and then they get the freebie. Okay. So all you do is you click plus new pipeline. We're building a funnel, y'all. Okay. And they have a whole bunch of templates in here. And even you can click, and they've got these legacy ones at the bottom, and they have these little templates. You can build your own from scratch, but they've got these templates, and they're super easy to do. Okay. So, in the template, if you want to build your own, you just pick blank, but we're going to pick freebie. This is so easy, you guys, okay? You can watch the little video if you want, but you don't need to because you guys got me. All right, so you click create pipeline, okay? And then for this one, we're gonna say, you know, um, email sign up or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. It's internal, okay? And then you're gonna pick a file. Now you have to go ahead and create like a little report, a little file or something. It has to be a PDF, okay? So I use Canva to create mine. Let's see. I should have one down here somewhere, y'all. Okay. Let's see. I got one down here somewhere, you guys. Guys, I got so many files on my computer. Okay. I have so many on here. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick one of these PDFs because I have so many, y'all. Y'all, let's pick this one, okay? We're gonna type. We got too many. Okay, there we go. The 25 digital products, okay? And we're gonna hit the upload button. Okay. So it's here, it's attached. Okay. And then all we have to do is say generate pipeline. Guys, this is so crazy. Okay. How long have we been doing this now? It probably took longer because I couldn't find my file. Should have done that before, but that's neither here nor there, right? Okay. So it's generating. Okay. I want you guys to do a timer because this is kind of crazy how fast you can do this. Okay. And you guys are watching me. I'm doing this live. Okay. So basically, the way this works is that here's the place where people are going to sign up. Then they're going to get an email. And then this is when they sign up, they're going to get a thank you page and then they're going to get an email. Okay. So it's kind of happening all at once. So all you have to do is you click on each of these boxes and you can customize anything. Okay. So the way we customize it, like we can change this back part right here. We can select an image. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm going to use one of my existing pictures. So select a recent file. Let's use this one. And we're not going to try not to get too caught up on the details and stuff like that and make sure that you check it from your phone because stuff definitely looks different from your phone. But sometimes as entrepreneurs, we get so caught up on little stuff that we don't get done. We miss the big picture because we're not getting done. Okay. So let's say if I want to say this, so you describe the value. So you click here. This was a little bit opposite than the website. So you click here and then we edit on the right instead of the left this time. Okay. So we're going to say 25 ways to monetize your knowledge. Oops. Oop. Okay. Of the beauty industry. Okay. And then under here, let's go under, we're just going to scroll down a little bit and just say, here are some real life, all right, examples of some of my students and the I hope this gives you some ideas. Okay. And you can type whatever you want, guys. This is yours. Okay. I spelled life wrong and it kind of highlighted it over here for me. All right. We'll do this. Okay. So we hit save. Okay. And then we want to take out those little square things right here. So we're going to edit this little box. We're going to say, sign up now. Okay. All right. And then we can even, guys, sometimes I don't want you guys to spend too much time thinking too hard. Okay. So you might want to say, you don't want to miss this free guide. Okay, I'm not gonna take too much time thinking about this. Okay, free guide. All right, and then we're gonna hit the save button. Okay, let me see. Let me change my button. I want my button to be the color of my brand. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Where's my button? So let me click here. So it says get. Okay, so background color. Let me go ahead and if you have your HTML color code, I don't know mine. I'm gonna eyeball it real quick. Okay, somewhere around here. There we go. And we're gonna hit save. Okay. How many minutes are we at, guys? Are we at 7 minutes? Are we at 8 minutes? Okay. So we're done with this page, right? Okay. Next thing, email sign up. Okay. So this is the email they would automatically get. All right. So you say when the email, okay, so that's an automation. We don't need that. We're just going to click on the word welcome. And this is the email they'll get immediately as soon as they sign up. Okay. So here you can say, welcome, something like this, to my community. Okay. You can go ahead, you can even add pictures in here. Okay. You can literally add, if you want to put custom picture or something like that of yourself. You can put the picture in here. Let's see if I can find a picture of myself. I'm sure I can. I got so many pictures of other people in here, y'all. Somewhere in here is a picture of me. I'm sure it is. All right, we'll just put this one for now. This is just for demo purposes, okay? And then here, and you can even go ahead and highlight it, and that's what I do sometimes, just make it a little smaller, right? You can type, welcome to my community, and you can kind of let them know what kind of emails they're going to be getting from you. And then down here, you can even, say, you can even insert the download that they signed up for, right? So you would say upload file, you click on the paperclip, and then here you would say, oops, it disappeared, it moved, y'all. Okay, so we click on this one, we'll say this, upload. Okay, then you can say, click here to download your freebie, okay? There's actually a screen I'm going to show you in just 1 minute where they could have downloaded the freebie, but I always try to make sure that, people miss stuff and you could say, thanks, whatever message. I'm doing this really quick for you guys, but you can customize your email in whatever way that you want. Okay. I'm just kind of demoing some of the things that you can do. Okay. And then here, when it says day 0, then that means that it's immediate. Okay. And then you hit the save button. Okay. Then if you want to go, so we're going back to our email sequence. So if you wanted to add 2 or 3 other emails, all you have to do is just say add new email. It's literally that easy. Like you can add another email sequence and they've got these templates in here. Okay. Now, but you don't have to have your email sequence up and running. All right. I am very big on making sure that we have um, um, things done. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Remember, you can keep going. Okay. So this is the thank you page when they go ahead and they sign up. So let's pick a recent file and we can even pick that same picture. Okay. Does not matter. And we hit save here. Okay. And we can say thank you. And this one I think is really easy. We'll go ahead and say, I'm just going to use your same words. Click the button below to get your free download. And I think I'll go ahead and change my button real quick, the color of my button. So it already has, you don't have to attach it here because that's part of the way that this works is that they already have it attached there. So I just need to change the button background color. And guys, I'm eyeballing it right now. Sorry. So I don't know how good I'm doing. I'm going to eyeball. We're just going to pick a red. Okay. It's not quite the right red, but you can type in your HTML color code. If you saw there was a spot for you to do that. Okay. So if you know your HTML color code, I don't know it off the top of my head. I should, but I don't. Okay. Then that's something that you can do. Okay. And you hit save here. And then what you can do, okay, is guess what? All right. And that's it. And we're going to check it out. Okay. We're done. We're done, y'all. Okay. We are literally done. So you hit copy link and then you always want to test it yourself. Okay. But I'm just going to kind of show you this is what it is. It's done. This is what we did together, guys. Okay. All right. So good stuff. So we've talked about a website. We've talked about landing pages. These are things that you're going to need when you're promoting your classes. We've talked about pipelines, which are like funnels and automations. Okay. There's tons of other automations that's even separate. Those are things that you can do. Some things that you can do also is that it's actually got quizzes put in. Okay. They're called assessments. And in the assessments, you can actually make it so that you can go ahead and let's say you have a particular class where you want somebody to you want them to take it until they get 80%. Like you can set up your quiz so that they can keep taking the quiz until it'll correct the quiz for you if that's the option that you choose. Or you can say, I want them to submit their work to me. One of my students is a braider. Okay. She has a course on braiding. And she said, I want to see their work. So they can go ahead, you can use an assessment for that, and people can submit the work to you and you can grade it manually if that's what you choose. Okay. So it's kind of crazy, all the stuff that you get. Like you won't really need anything else. Okay. Let's see. You also, and this is something I'm going to be playing with, so stay tuned, is they also have a place here for a podcast. So if you had a podcast that you wanted to host, they've got these podcast pages and everything, and you can actually put them on here. Okay. If you do coaching, this is a great place to host your coaching. Like, let's say if you help people with certain things, like let's say you're like, hey, I help people set up their business. Hey, I help people, like there's a couple things that you help people through. You can set up the curriculum and you can say, hey, I do this in 4 sessions, I do this in 3 sessions, so when they sign up they'll know what to expect. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, I wanted to talk to you one more time about the pipelines, which are like what? Let's see who's paying attention. Let's see who's paying attention. A pipeline in Kajabi is like what? Okay, what is it like? Right? Yep. Funnel. That's right. All right. You guys are paying attention. Okay. So it's a funnel, right? So I'm going to show you a real life example because I showed you one way with the pipelines, but there's another thing that Kajabi does. It's kind of gangster, right? So basically, when you look at products, right, the products that you have in Kajabi, those are the things that you're actually selling. Okay. Those are the things that you're actually selling, and how much you're selling it for, that's the offer. So basically you might say, you know, hey, sometimes I'm having a sale, or I want to do a 2 for 1, and you have multiple products, you can bundle them. But one of the things that I really like to do, and and um and this is something that you can do in Kajabi, is that you can add order bumps and upsells. Okay. So think about yourself, right? Going to Walmart. Okay. Let's say you go to Walmart and you're like, hey, I want to buy an air fryer. Okay. I used to say toaster oven. Everybody's like, air fryer season. We want an air fryer. So I said, okay, we're going to talk about an air fryer. Everybody loves the air fryer. So let's say you go to Walmart and you're like, I need to buy an air fryer, right? You are going to Walmart for an air fryer. That's it. Okay. You're kind of hungry. It's around lunchtime. That was at them long lines. You don't want to do the self checkout. You're standing in line waiting for your turn. Even if you're at the self checkout, though, come on with the line. What's going on? Okay. So basically, what happens, you're standing in the line at the checkout, and then you're like, oh, the Snickers. I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to grab that Snickers. Okay. You add a little bit to your ticket. You were already going there to purchase the air fryer. Now your ticket price just went up just a little bit, right? You got a Snickers. Then when you go to check out, of course, the checker is, they go ahead and they scan your Snickers, then they scan your air fryer, and then it pops up on the screen. Would you like to add a warranty to this? Okay. So that's an upsell. Do you want to add the 2 to 4 year warranty? And you can decide at that point. Those are order bumps and upsells. Okay. You can actually do this online with Kajabi. So let me show you a real life example. Okay. So this is my checkout page on my Social Barber Academy. Okay. So when I scroll down, so the class is the birth of a business, and it's about, setting up your LLC, your EIN, all the basic stuff that everybody needs, all the business goodies, okay? That sometimes we don't have them. We should, but we don't. And that's okay. But you see the classes, I added a few more $47 tickets, so it's very inexpensive, right? But this is the order bump. If somebody wants to add a 2022 goal builder, they can just check this box. See how easy that is to do? And it adds it to their order. So now instead of paying 47, they're paying $74. Okay. So this is very easily done in Kajabi. And this is something like this changed the game for me. Adding the order bumps and upsells for me. I used to not do it. Okay. Y'all, I used to not do it. But when I started adding those, that increased my ticket price 60%. Guys, the order bump, and you can't see the upsell because you have to purchase to get to that next page to see the upsell page. But this right here is so important, because that literally, when I started doing that, the number that I was making, guys, 60% more. That's more than 50%, y'all. Like that's more than 50% more. It was crazy when I realized this, but they make it super easy to do. And I don't know if I have payment connected. You have to have your payments connected here. But in the checkout section, what you do, it's under The order bump section is where you would add the order bump here, and you would just select the offer. I don't have any other offers over here. But just in the interest of time, I wanted to show you this because this is kind of crazy. This piece, it's so easy to add, and you're just basically adding another offer there, and you're making it super easy for people to go ahead and pay you. Okay. The people already have their card in their hand, they're ready to give you their money, and you just make it easy for them. Okay. You make it easy. You want to pick a related product. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. I had so much to go over. I had a lot of urgency, to be honest, because of the fact that, the 45-day trial today is the last day. Okay, even if you sign up, even if you don't keep it, sign up just so that you can have it and you have the option because they have not done this since last year. Okay. Literally, they have not done this since 2021. So if you've been thinking about, trying it out, like sign up now. You're going to give yourself enough runway so that you can play with it. Okay. So I put the link in the description there. Also, I do want to remind you that tonight is the last night to sign up for the birth of a business class. Okay. So let me kind of show you really quickly what is in that class as well, because that one is pretty, like, this is what I needed and the stuff that I didn't know about starting a business. Okay. And so basically, I partnered with Kiana Harris from Salon Management, QH Salon Management. Okay. And so basically, in this class, what you're going to do is that the reason why we had the idea for this class is that a lot of people in 2020, when the salons and barbershops were shut down, a lot of people weren't able to make money um, because of the fact that they didn't have, okay, they didn't have their business set up properly. They didn't have an LLC. They didn't have their EIN. They didn't have business bank account. They didn't have a whole bunch of stuff. And so I said, you know what, let's get everybody cleaned up and set up properly. Okay. A lot of people and organized. Part of this class is organization. Like, you're going to get like a digital business wallet. You're going to get, like, understand how to create like a branded business email address, a business phone number. If you call my 800 number, like, go to Google, search the social barber on Google, and you call from there, the 800 number, guys, you're going to get like the whole press one for this, press two for that, press seven to dial by name. You're going to get all that kind of stuff. So you're going to learn that in the class. Okay. You don't have to get it, but you're going to have all the information that you need. Okay. In addition, I mean, it's just so much stuff in here, and there's a whole bunch of templates. So even if you're like, okay, Susan, I can't even consume all this. Okay. You get 60 days to the replay. And we've also created some really amazing tools for you. And in the tools, you're actually going to be able to auto generate your, so if you don't have a business plan, you're going to be able to automatically generate a business plan. Okay. And it's just because we need you guys to have the tools that you need. We need you to have your business stuff together. This is 2022. Okay. We're not doing this anymore. Okay. And I want to make sure, because I didn't know where to turn when I first started my business, because this is different from corporate America. I didn't know. And so this is stuff I had to learn the hard way. And so that's why we're going over this in the class. So you're going to get the operating agreement template. You're going to get the business plan template. And remember, these are plug and play. You plug them in and they're automatically generated. I actually did it on my Instagram live last night, and people were like, oh my gosh, like, the templates are more than worth it. Okay. The digital business organizer, it took me a long time to even create one of these for myself. And so that's part of it. You're going to get your own. Okay. A website launch checklist. We're also going to tell you what kind of website that you should have. I know there's a lot of confusion. We're going to tell you which one you need for whatever type of business that you're running. And it's beginner friendly, step by step. Even if you watch the replay, you're still going to be able to ask questions afterwards, and we'll be able to see it. Okay. And access to the replay for 60 days. Okay. So that is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just added a few more $47 tickets. And so if that's something that you feel like you're interested in, I added that link in because you want to make sure that you go ahead and grab it, because I've never seen this in one place. Everything is in one place. So even the information about, creating your LLC, that information changes by state. So we've got all those references for everybody, no matter what state you're in. All right. So it's kind of crazy, right? You guys know how I do. I like to over deliver on my classes. Even, I mean, it doesn't matter how much you pay for my classes. I always want to over deliver, because guess what? And this is a hint. If you guys are looking to start creating and selling digital content, guys, listen, always over deliver. When you over deliver, guess what? You don't have to market, promote yourself. Other people do it for you. You have repeat customers who are always like, listen, I don't even know what I just bought, but I know it's going to be good. Okay. I had several people who have done that. And that's the lesson there. So I know sometimes people are like, but this class is only this amount. Guys, guess what? You can do more right? When you're able to scale up, because remember, it's not one to one. Okay, it's not one to one. So the same amount of time that I'm taking to work with one person, it would take for me to work with 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 or 10,000 people. And so with that, you can over deliver. All right? All right, guys. Well, I got to get going. Make sure to go ahead and share this with a business bestie. Sign up for Kajabi. Join us tonight for the birth of a business class. And make sure to join me next Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Beauty to Bank. All right. I'll